Niggas hard, bottle poppers, chip flippers, nigga. We getting figures hard, no pun intended, like Chris Rivers. If a nickel bag sold in the park, we
Bro,
nigga.
What's going on, Portugal and Cloud Family? Your neighborhood friendly fat man.
Dr. Tank, what up, y'all?
What up, everybody? We got Brady Shepard, the useless reality, in the building, Bob. Glad you could make it.
Awesome to be here, man. Always is.
Shout out Mall Black, the council.
Since I hit the block, I ain't never been the same as for the love of the game.
If you guys haven't checked it out, it's love of the game, bro. They've been dropping like fire-ass music lately. Manny just dropped a new one called Snakes, so shout out Manny Devise, Jagged Up Hostel, bro, Mall Black, of course, also Uptown Flava, and Shreff's Barbecue Truck while we're talking food.
Right.
Love Shreff's, bro. Everybody from Shreff's, dude, they are absolutely phenomenal. Their entire team. Crystal, love you guys so fucking much. Courtney. But I hope you guys are in for having at least a little bit of fun tonight because I'm already stoned. Like,
High as giraffe pussy.
facts.
Every time I come here, y'all are a bad influence, but I love y'all for it.
What? Listen, I've always
y'all
been
for
that.
it.
I was
Yeah,
always
love you
that
too,
friend
love
your
you.
mom's like, I kind of like him, but watch him.
Yeah, no, word.
You're a different person when you're around him.
That part. That fucking part, bro.
What
Man.
I mean is I already smoke a lot, but y'all make me smoke more. Which is,
Do we, though?
yeah.
I mean, do we, though?
Listen, they're here for the 420 sesh. They're here for the 420. They come for the 420. They stay for the session. I hope you guys are
I
ready.
apologize.
Useless Reality does a
Love y'all,
lot of
apologize.
conspiracy theory work. They talk about basic problems that are, throughout the. Who's knocking?
Who is knocking at that door?
Nobody's home. Who the fuck are you?
I heard somebody knocking.
Okay.
There's a ghost at the door, y'all. I don't know what happened.
It's a wee one.
Ah, wee itty bitty.
It was my son knocking on the door.
Oh.
I was like, Zach, do me a favor. Can you zip that part of that tent, please, Bubba? That light's gonna go out, and I don't want this light keeping my babies awake.
Yeah, they sleep.
You can just turn that fan off for now, and I'll open it back up and turn it off before we leave for the night. Once I lock her all up. But who do we got in the chat?
Everybody and they mama.
Blue McCone, what up, Jag?
Oh, Jaggy Jag.
What up, Jag?
What's up, gang?
Just because I'm talking about you. Brandon Cameron.
We love you, bro.
See, Brandon, I love you, Bubba. He said just being around y'all makes people better. See, I fucking love you.
Fucking genuine.
Amy.
Love you, bro.
Love you. Michelle Hollingshead, hope you're having an amazing night tonight, darling. Linda Dobranetsky, Jules,
Linda.
and Jag to jump on. Z, I love you. Janine, how you doing, darling? JRG Drone, I'm glad you can make it back in, Bubba.
The bookie.
John Lee, I'm going to be having
What
you
up,
back
Bucky?
on the show here soon, too, because we need to have a nice long talk about the long-term effects of using cannabis as a medication as far as physical, impairment, because he's probably one of the best people to talk to, and eventually,
Definitely.
Joni Caliotis will be able to keep herself awake long enough to come be on the show. Hey, man, she's up. That woman goes and swims every day.
She be
fucking
up at 4
gangster.
a.m. every
Active.
fucking morning,
She is
dog.
gangster.
So,
Oh
yeah,
my
by
God.
9, I'm probably ready to go to bed, too. We do stay a little late, but it's the sesh.
Yeah.
This is the show that, and I can start off with our disclaimer, we do not push or promote any type of illegal activities. Nothing on the channel is for sale. We're not giving you legal advice. We're simply just having a good time. So as long as you can abide by those rules and realize that we're just having a good time, roll up, spark
Come on,
up.
bitch.
Let's have a good time. Also, before the end of the live, we'll be doing a giveaway. Shout out
Shit.
Grow740, who's partnered with
Ooh,
Seedsman,
shit, okay.
to drop you guys some Skittles seeds. That's right, 2 guaranteed feminized seeds, because it is legal in Ohio. You can grow up to 6 plants if you are a single household, which means 3 in flower, 3 in veg. That is specific. Also, if you're not sending emails, you should be, because they want you to have to register your home grows, which is bullshit.
That is
So
fucking-
get on that.
Fuck that.
Oh yeah, no, we're gonna rant on that one a little bit more too. We're gonna be a little bit political tonight, but that's only because of weed. We're only discussing cannabis topics, and with the new recreation coming in here in Ohio, within the next couple weeks, they're talking soon, you should be able to walk in as a regular recreational patient and buy your first legal.
Today. Thought today was
They
the
said
day.
the 10th. From what I've been told, the 10th. But it's either June 10th or July 10th.
Kate motherfucking Savage.
Nice
What up,
coat,
gang?
man.
Gate motherfucking Savage! But we're definitely going to get into all of that. So we're going to get into some do's and don'ts, some dispensary etiquette, and what to expect moving forward here now that you can go make your sales. And money is going to be a factor, so we're going to break that down here soon. I've also had a few people ask a few different growing tips, which there's enough people in the comments tonight that can also help out with this topic. We're going to try to touch that a little bit too.
Down in front.
We're going to touch a little bit of everything, but again, shout out Grow740 if you guys can. You need to share the live. Make sure that you are subscribed to Dabbing with Dads.
Pause.
So I need you guys to share, make sure you're subscribed, and before the end of the show, 2 lucky people are going to be walking away with 2 dope-ass strains. Shout out Seedsman and Grow 740. So, and as always, we're also still taking donations. Any point in time, I'll drop my Cash App in the comments. Anybody wants to donate to the channel, let us know. You can also help out by the subscriptions. Grab some of those. It helps put a lot more love into the show. Just saying. Anyhow, Blake Elliott, what's up, Bubba? Oh, I need to get a hold of your mom. Sorry about that. T.R. Hayford, can't wait until I get on the show. Hey, I've already told you. You let me know when you got some free time. We've been planning it for a while.
I got to have TR on my show.
Stacy Plants.
It's a good one.
Listen, shout out all of our first responders. I mean, my family, they're all firemen. All of them. My brother just decided to switch professions, and now he backs the blue. So, I got him. You know what I mean? I'll say it. It is what it is. You heard it here first. I'm going to back the fuck out of my little brother. Whatever he does, I got him. That man has busted his ass to and worked hard for where he's at. I'm not diminishing that at any facet, so if that boy needs anything, I got him. We back the blue. But, and I mean, I still do. I just have weird PTSD when it comes to cops because I'm still like, I know I'm not doing anything wrong, but after years of doing things wrong, I'm always worried that, I mean, there's something I did before going to come back to bite me in the ass. I'm well past statute of limitations on a lot of shit. But still, like...
It's just that fear, though. You know, you got that anxiety, like, fuck, what's going to come back when they rub my name?
Right, like I said, I'm a fuck up with the best intentions. I do my best. I keep everything by the books nowadays because I don't want no smoke. But for some reason, smoke just find the fuck out of me.
Like, back in the day when I was younger, man, I would never thought I'd find myself saying these words, but there are good cops. There are. There are also bad motherfucking cops. Shitty
Right,
cops.
but you have that in any
Asshole.
profession too, and I try to keep that as, I mean, we do have a lot more good cops in our area than bad. Luckily, we're fortunate enough we live in an area that's not an issue, but like you have the areas where that's a fucking problem. So I see both sides of that argument.
Or
Who else we got here? Jake McCardle, what up, Bubba?
What up,
Who else did I
man?
miss? I know I said hi to Janine. Kate motherfucking Savage. Blake Elliott. We good there. Alright. I got John Lee. No, I did that. Stacy Plants. Kate Klingman, what up? Mama Wolf. Kasha, there you are. I knew you was in there. Casey Galloway, how you doing tonight?
what's up, kid?
Heather. Hannah. Hi, darling. Brandon Cameron in the building.
Late,
Put
buddy
a nice
here.
ass coat on now.
Oh, yeah. You should have with that Weed Suit Hero official.
What's everybody smoking tonight?
Facts.
It was a little bit too warm to wear.
I don't know why you are wearing.
We got
I
everybody.
figured walking back tonight might be a little chilly.
What?
Dank was freezing before we even got in here.
Word, bro.
Dang's always
I
cold.
was cold as shit walking into the...
He has the inner temperature of a chihuahua.
Fuck y'all, man. It be cold as shit outside.
I swear he's
Listen,
cold-blooded.
Listen, leave me alone. It's not my fault.
Like, he built like a whole salamander. I love you, dog.
You better leave me the fuck alone.
I love you, dog, but you do. Like, I say salamander more than Rufus.
Shit, people like it in our house right now. No AC.
Oh, see, they warm. You got a heat rock to lay on and everything.
He said this wrong.
You got that, hey, it's Franklin, but cool as fuck look. I love it. You know what I mean? Like, he fucking, like, he gang with it.
Now I'm a turtle.
It's better than the buzzard thingy your wife compared you to.
I look like a buzzard more than I do a fucking turtle.
Can we please pull up a picture of Franklin?
Pull up a picture of the fucking buzzard, bro.
The buzzard, yeah, I give her that to a point.
Yeah, the one that always looks fried. Yeah, I look more like that than I do the motherfucking the turtle. The fuck?
Bullshit. Hold on, here we go.
Here, let me look. You're lucky. Look, I even got a freshly shaved
Put your
head.
hat on forward.
Why? Hold up. What do you got a picture of?
Put your hat on forward. Come here, Caillou. Hey, it's Danklin. Tell me I'm
I
wrong.
don't know, man.
I see.
I mean,
Survey says. Ah!
Look sideways, dog. Look at me
I can't
sideways.
fucking unsee
Well, here
it.
now you gotta.
Like,
Show the class.
you see, show it. Show the class, bro. But you gotta look at me sideways.
Well, yeah. I mean, I give it that too, cause look, all three of these look like his mugshot. Watch. Hold on. Wait. You stand in the middle. Hold on.
I can't unsee that shit.
Anyhow.
Oh, they'll look. Almost everybody might have a cartoon lookalike.
Oh, well, I mean, everyone does.
I found
just-
Brandon's. You want to see it? I'll show you Brandon's. You want to see it? Oh, yeah.
Oh my! I need to see this.
Oh, my, dude. You will not be able to unsee it.
Hold on. I've got it.
Shut the fuck up. Hey, I'll take mine any day, dog. Any day. Show the class. Show the class.
Hold on. Hold on.
Shut the fuck
Hold
up.
on. Hold on.
Brandon's
Gang!
What you got, dog?
Oh fuck! Hold on. It gets better. Hold on. Oh boy. Dangle when his wife walks in.
Brandon's over there wondering, what the fuck are they laughing about with me? I'll show you before I show the rest of the class.
Hey, I
The
can dig
inside,
that. I like that.
not the outside.
Football heads
Steely
grandpa.
Phil. Oh my fucking god.
He's always falling asleep in the chair.
And now you can't unsee it.
Well, see, if you look here, with his he who shall not be named looking ass. I gotta blur some of this out because the algorithm don't like it. Is everybody who gave me hot shit? Plug said he was done with that, but got that Lord Voldemort swag. Look like he chasing down Harry Potter right now. Brandon, he who shall not be named. Looks like Lord Voldemort and a street shark had a love child.
That's good.
And now apparently you Hey Arnold's grandpappy. So it was a vicious three-way. We're not sure which ones really took hold though.
Hybrid.
He's got characteristics of all three, you know what I mean? Like they all chipped in.
DNA.
Where did this conversation go? Okay.
Right.
Yeah, actually, everybody light up that comments real fast with the fuck fuzzy, fuck cancer.
There was a hashtag
Prayers
fuck
for
fuzz.
fuzzy. Yes, there was. For the longest time. Fuckfuzzy.com, fuckfuzzy.org, and I probably hashtagged most of them. So,
Shut the fuck up.
I loved him. It was what it was. Like, he asked me for cigarettes. I said, fuck you. Gave him a cigarette. Like, it was nice. We had a good working relationship. Nonetheless, hashtag fuck cancer. We absolutely love you, Fuzz. We'll keep an eye on him. And I did talk with Michael about getting his
Cool.
painting altered.
I feel like it's fucking dang. The fuck?
I feel like it's fucked that.
Oh! Because we found a couple cartoon lookalikes, dang. That were fairly accurate.
You pulled up a whole naked ass salamander, gang.
And that salamander was adorable.
Very adorable.
You
That
trying to
thing
say
is
I look
viral.
like the lizard from Geico, bro?
No. That's
He's a
paw and
gecko.
chips for free. Different lizard. Different lizard. You're the meme lizard. you're the meme gecko. That's pie and chips for free. No. Wrong one.
Wrong one.
I could have said like Sid from Ice Age, but I didn't.
No way, bro.
Because I just said I could have said it. I gave you at least the fucking
You couldn't have.
the salamander.
There ain't no way.
No, that's more
That
Brandon.
motherfucker looks more like Sid than I do.
But that's more Brandon.
The fuck you mean?
Look, I was told recently after I got my haircut a while back that I looked like Forrest Gump with a fresh haircut.
I don't see that one at all.
At all.
Sideways, you see it. It's crazy.
No, you look like the grandpa from Up, bro. Shut the fuck. Keep it real, dude. Look at him. He looked like the grandpa from Up for real.
Hold on.
Like, pull him up.
I just seen Franklin right there.
I left it up in case I needed to pull it back up.
Trying to tell you, bro.
Square face. Like you tuck this.
Yeah, like
he's
if
there.
you just.
See, Brady got the same problem I do. Haha, I'm not the only one. That's a clever disguise. You don't have a chin neither. That shit goes soup. I look like that one kid from the videos.
I haven't had a chin since I was like 16, so.
Nonetheless, let's get back on task here. Recreation is coming back, or finally coming to Ohio. Wow, what were those diamonds? Because I am like, let's try this again. Take two. Now that we're talking about recreation in Ohio, you're going to be able to go into a dispensary
Michelle
finally.
Hollingshead said Dr.
Hey,
Bank
listen,
even has his own emoji.
I told Android that I need my royalties already, bro.
Oh, yeah,
I
with the
already,
little glass.
I already sent him an email and was like, look, bro, send him a picture of me without a hat,
does
like,
look
just
like
like this. I was like, look, y'all got a fucking emoji to look just like
If they put a
I'm-
flat bill on it, it's you.
I'm gonna need my money. Period.
They put a flat bill on it, it's yours. Michelle Evelyn, hi darling.
Need it.
Nate G, what up? Jess Morris, glad you could make it in tonight, Bubba. Jake Horn, what up, Bubba? We will eventually have him.
Thanks, mama.
Weedosaurus Rex. I'm off to smoke and go to bed. Hey, man.
Birthday twin, what up, gang?
Love you. Have a good night. But now that you'll be able to walk into dispensaries, the thing that a lot of people are going to want to know is how long does it take? How much is it going to be? You're going to be introduced to new weight measurements that you're not used to. Most people who have been smoking for a long time understand. Right, you understand the weight system. Gram, eighth, quarter, half, ounce. Like, it's not going to be what you're used to. 3.5s are your eighths. You'll be getting a 2.83 for the very first time in your life. Ohio is the only state that has this system.
Dumb as fuck.
So we're hoping with the recreational we can get that adjusted since it's no longer medical.
I seen something about it. They're gonna put it at 3.5.
I think it's supposed to go back up because it's recreational
Yeah.
It
now.
fucking should be.
Because you'll be introduced to your first 2.83s, which is the Ohio 8th. 2 grams, 2.83 grams, which is not a lot. I mean,
Not at all.
whatever, because especially for the price. Now, people complain about price as is already. Now, as medical patients, and if you are fortunate enough to have a medical card already, you shouldn't see too much of an increase in what you're already paying. Our prices should stay the same with a lower tax because it is medicinal. Now, recreational sales are going to be taxed. That's going to be steep. You're going to pay $60, $70 for an eighth. Easy. Just so we're aware, like, the first couple years of this is going to be expensive until they get the program evened out, leveled down, and like set. Then you'll start noticing a decrease and the price will be driven down, especially when you get more growers that are into the market competing with better product at more fair market price. So medical patients won't see too much of an increase, but if you are on the recreational side, you're going to see probably a 17 to 18% tax just alone, with an additional 1% tax that can be added depending on the area. Actually, they're allowing the actual like towns and cities or whatever to enact their own 1% tax on this to make it whatever for them having it in their towns and having to deal with it, blah blah, which is already like allotted to them. So you're looking at more of, like I said, between an 18 and 19% tax increase, which is ridiculous, but that's
Very fucking ridiculous.
You go to some of the other recreational states like Michigan, it's different, but that has also that market's been there for a while. It's very oversaturated. I hope they adopt the caregiver grower thing like Michigan has, which is an amazing program for people that can't grow their own. You can work out an agreement through the state where you can actually grow their medicine for them, which would be fucking phenomenal, without having to fucking register it. Like, you know what I mean? Because it shouldn't fucking matter. It's personal use. We're not promoting anybody growing for selling or sales purpose at all. This is simply so it puts some of that money back into your pocket. It costs a decent bit to get started with your grow at first, like getting things set up, but I can't say a one-time fee, but it's an upfront one-time fee that'll get you at least a couple grows to where that's an ounce that you go to pick up $200, $300, which that's what an ounce is going to be, ladies and gentlemen. So you're aware, you're going to pay $300.
It's going to be pricey
for an ounce. Like, that's just how it's going to be. But nonetheless, at least you can go purchase it, and you can purchase it legally. That's the part that we wanted for everybody, is just equal playing field. You shouldn't have to necessarily go get a doctor to say, hey, you can smoke this. It should be free for everybody to go use as they see fit. Yes, pay for your fucking habits, but if you can grow your own at home and keep a little bit of that profit in your pocket,
right,
it's worth it.
Or definitely.
And I can grow corn, tomatoes. Like, I got tomato plants going on here on the side of the thing. Like, no one wants to know how much of that I've got. I can buy a tomato again. Like, that's not an issue. But this one plant, like that, it seems asinine to split hairs. Especially when, again, anyone who's growing at home is not going to be able to grow enough plants to start a criminal enterprise. Like, it's just not how it's going to, like, it doesn't work that way.
Can't do it, sorry guys.
Unless you're moving pounds. You're not making money selling
you, guy in the chair.
We do this because we respect the plant, we respect the people that
you're
use
the guy
it.
in the chair.
You know what I
Everybody
mean?
needs a guy in
Like,
the chair.
it's a business like anything else, but you should be able to use you should be able to use it the same way I can go down to the bar right now. It's 10 o'clock. Bar's still open. We can go we have time to go get fucking obliterated with no problem.
I mean, it wouldn't take me long. One shot and I'm going to be falling over.
Oh, that's why I just don't. But you know what I mean? Like,
there.
realistically, we can go get annihilated. No problem. Like,
Pound about 6 beers in about 45 minutes to an hour if I need to.
right.
I used to be drunk.
Oh, me too. And that's why, like, I'm just saying, like, there's a lot worse things. I could be out chasing fucking bags. I could be out fucking doing a lot of shit I shouldn't be doing. Instead, I come home and tend to my couple little plants. I take care of my family. I pay my fucking bills. And I come here and talk shit with y'all online and try to be somewhat of an inspiration, since when I needed somebody like that, I didn't have it. I had my wife, my kids. Like, I'm trying to be that person I needed then. For reals. So, being that most people can't grow on their own, the caregiver card gives you the right to grow X amount of plants for that person, and then either that person pays you or you work out it. I mean, whatever it may be. I keep half the yield, whatever, we split it. Whatever you guys decide, but that way the state at least recognizes that this is not, they're not, you know what I mean, they ain't some criminal shit, like I'm growing their medication, it's 100% legal, and I hope Ohio adopts that, because I think it's a fantastic program, and it's something that, again, if say Dank, somebody, you know, we'll say Dank or somebody who lives in Section 8 housing or subsidized housing, they can't grow. It's not legal to grow in anything of state housing. So if I have the room and the ability to say, here, you grow 2 plants for me and call it a shift. Okay, fine. There should be nothing wrong with that. I'm not trying to sell it to anyone else. It's not, you know what I mean? Like, that is a deal I have with him. I'm simply growing his medication. We should be allowed to do that. You can get a caregiver to, like, be able to go pick up your meds for you and stuff in Ohio. That's what their caregiver program is.
Yeah.
You can set one outside person that can say, okay, I'm going to go pick up your shit for you. And they'll let it slide. We should, like, there shouldn't be, like, a limit on that. But, nonetheless, I'm hoping that the state would eventually pick up the caregiver grower issue once they realize that this isn't going to be the fucking cartel they think it's going to be.
I think Ohio will flourish a little bit more once fucking DeWine's bitch ass is out of office.
Oh yeah, facts. I don't usually take like a political stance, But that's one that I would
have to,
totally get
'cause that's-
behind.
he's-
I'm not.
He's the one slowing the whole fucking
Oh,
process.
yeah. And he's doing it because he goes based on his feelings. He goes based on how, like, you know what I mean, like how he feels, either religiously or whatever. It's just his view on it, and that doesn't matter. That's not what we're paying you for. We don't pay you for your opinion.
Right.
We pay you to listen to us and say, okay, I think this is a good idea. I think this is a good idea. We should fix this. That's what we pay you for. Like, that's why we put you there.
Like, if we vote on something, you should just be like, all right, this is what the people want. That you've had enough people vote on it. There you go.
That's what made it. That's what made it so big.
Man, here you
It was
go.
an initiative thing. It was a citizens' initiative thing.
Right.
The will of the people. That's
Yeah, I mean,
it's
how
supposed to
many people did it take to go around and collect signatures for that, bro? I mean, how many days, months, years did people work on that just to get it passed? And now they're trying to take half of what they worked for away? What kind of shit is that?
bullshit.
What sense does that make?
Control back over of it.
Right. Well,
They
it's
don't have
Right.
control to do
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
because a lot of them politicians are in big pharma's pocket. That's honestly.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, because once they realize like what the uses of the marijuana really, can be used for, it's just gonna be like, well, fuck the pills,
Right.
That's what everybody's gonna say.
I know a lot of people that come into the club that have said, "Fuck the pills." You know what I mean? And they're doing just fine.
Oh, so
I've
if you don't
heard
want it,
people-
we'll put it out.
I've heard people say it's weeds help them get through withdrawals.
Yeah, for sure.
Fucking, all kind of shit. Hey, welcome back.
Welcome back.
I had to pay for pizza.
Pizza. What kind of pizza?
It's pizza payday. That's what that's
I just paid for Chinese before I came up here. I feel it.
every time I get paid, they have to get fucking pizza.
I wonder what Tennessee pizza's gonna be like.
Probably like every other pizza in the world. I'm starting to get to the point where like you have different like doughs with pizza, but it pretty much all tastes the same. It's just varying crunchiness is at that point, and who has a better cheese pool.
I really just want to like go ride that little roller coaster through the mountain when they light it up at night. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I want to do. That should be lit.
See, now when you say riding on a mountain,
It's cool, bro, because like you're in this cart, right? You fit two. You have like 2 or 4 people in it, and it's like you control it. You control your speed with a handbrake,
Uh-huh.
And it's like a roller coaster through like over a mountain and shit. Like you're going through
Over a river,
Tennessee
through the
mountains and
woods.
shit. Yeah, like and at night they light it up with different colored lights and shit, and you control your own speeds. You could fly through that bitch, or you could just creep through that bitch.
you just creep.
Yeah, just cruise. And that's what I'm waiting on. Yeah. Be sitting there smoking, going down that bitch.
Usually if I be creeping.
What if the
Not
fucking-
me. I'm gonna let that bitch
What if
go.
the handbrake?
Well, I guess you're gonna go down the roller coaster then. You're gonna go faster than you.
You're gonna have to get a little bit of his creeping in first before you get inside that wall.
I think you'd be alright. You'd be alright.
But I think that would be dope. I'd be cool with
I
that.
believe I've seen the video of what you're talking about. It looks pretty fun.
See, but I don't like things that I am suspended from or hanging by because I'm supposed to trust it because I'm fat and I'm afraid that somebody decided there was just that one last turn on that bolt just wasn't worth their time, and that my fat ass is gonna be that limit. I'm gonna step on it and it's just gonna be like.
But bro, didn't you fly over Fremont Street?
Yes, and the whole time, you really have to kind of just like, you know what? It was my 1, 2, 3 go theory. Like, I don't want to do this, but I ain't gonna bitch out in front of nobody. This is about to be lit, whatever. Sitting there talking myself up. They drop that thing, like get you up on the thing. I'm fat. I'm heavy. So like they put this harness on you and you can feel the weight of yourself tugging down and it's just this little braided cable and you're like, there's no way this is all they're putting on me. And then that platform drops. This is really all they're putting on me. All right then, 1, 2, 3, go. Ready or not, here I come. Like, and they let you go. You're off and you feel the tension of the fucking harness. Just like you can even kind of hear it cracking a little bit while it's like settling, but all you hear is you're dead. Like, it sounded to me like it all just blew apart, and all it did was kind of stretch a little bit, that sound, but to me it sounded like a ting pow! And I was like, whoo! And of course, you can either sit down or lay down. And I joked with Bill, I was like, I'm gonna lay down, and everybody else was like, yeah, me too. I was like, fuck, I didn't mean that. Fuck it, we laying down. Bro, they got you laying on this little fucking mat, like a yoga mat. And then they get you all strapped up, kind of like when they're trying to move Shamu to another tank, how they pulled that big thing over them. Okay, same concept. So, then out of nowhere, they're like, you good? And you're like, no. And they're like, bing. And they drop the platform and you're like, oh, shit. So you're hanging like Superman by one cord, this little braided thing, and like a harness with like a little fucking piece of like rubber hammock for your gut. And you're just sing, and you're kind of singing, and there's people walking under you and shit. Like if something goes wrong, all I'm thinking the whole time is like, you know how many of these people I'm gonna take out when my fat ass comes singing off this bitch? I'm gonna be like a missile. Like there's gonna be some property damage. Am I and do they hold me liable? Like they in reality they flung me. Like I mean, but this is the shit that goes through your mind because it's a real possibility. One stitch is all that was between me and Fremont Street and everything that inhabited it at the time. And I feel like that would have been a mess. My big ass hitting that pavement at that point in time at like that much speed, shit. It's gonna look like when a fucking, you know, like when a whale gets up on fucking beach and the gas is all bloated.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what it would look like.
You know what's crazy?
Just blubber and Portugang.
I don't have that problem.
No, you gonna hit bounce and skid.
Like I wouldn't even did that.
I'm making a crater.
I would have made
dead.
it. I would have made it all the way across. That motherfucker wouldn't have made no noises. It acted like I didn't even exist going across.
Oh no!
that
See,
bitch.
you'd have been singing, bro. Sadie's little ass, she was singing. I was like, damn, and she's just smiling. Her fucking weird ass. She's just.
Yeah, bro.
I was like, I knew you was the devil.
Yeah,
I knew.
I'd have been the same
She
way.
she back to her final form, flying around with her fucking
Arms straight
You
out.
damn right. I'd
Pretty
probably learned how to
ass.
fly for a second. Shit.
mean ass. Pretty. Anyway,
Almost turned Super Saiyan. Shit.
she just
I can
comes
fly.
singing past. Phew! But nonetheless, I don't trust those tiny like. And I had to put a lot of faith in that
You go
harness.
rock
'cause I wa-
climbing?
No.
Oh, why not?
Hell no. I've done that before. That's dumb. That's white. Rock climbing. Let me just go look at the front of this mountain that I got no business being on anyway, but I'm gonna find the tiniest finger holds and I'm gonna fucking chalk my hands up and try to scale the side of a fucking mountain at my size, knowing good hell well one cough I'm gonna jiggle my ass off that fucking wall. Anchors the fuck away. I don't care how much fucking rope you put behind my big ass. I'm coming down with a vengeance. I ain't got nobody tied off. I'm gonna walk up just fucking climbing a goddamn wall. Michael Alisea, what up, Bubba?
Well,
Well,
gang.
Sorry, couldn't rock climbing. I've tried it. I got like 6 little holds up and was just holding on like this, like this. What do you want to do? Because I was at the threshold of I'm up too high.
About bungee jumping.
Yo,
No.
yeah, you want a bungee jump?
Never.
When in my lighter years, yes, I wanted to bungee jump, and I've done something similar at the beach. I've done something similar at
How
the
about
beach.
parasailing? You want parasail?
Look, I seen a video today that made me not want to parasail. This motherfucking, they were out there and the cable snaps. Teenage girls, the cable snapped, and they were coming down. First off, the boat way far away to here, and they were coming down into some sharks.
See, no. Because I'm a whole smorgasbord for them. They're going to be down there like, yup, I'm coming to you, fat boy. Come here. Nope.
I'm riding one. Don't give a fuck.
They're down there like, they already got me sized up. What they're about to put on me.
Elbowing, punching. Dude, no, fuck that. You hit them bitches in the nose.
Not
don't
me,
run.
I'm just going to pass out. Ah! Just real quick.
Oh, so I know never to go to the ocean with your big
Just-
ass.
No, everything in
You're
there
just
wants
a
to eat
fucking
me.
anchor. That's all you are at that point.
Facts.
Hi.
Hi. Live. We good Friday?
It's not.
Yes, it is.
Love you. Give me a hug and go. Welcome back to the land of living.
Well, I didn't think I slept that long.
Love you. Close the door behind you.
Fucking kids, man.
Didn't think I slept.
Don't you love them?
I've heard
Don't
that.
you just love them? They get to nap whenever the fuck they want. That's bullshit. I wish I could have fucking napped today.
I want to trade everything, some of the things that I've done like up to this point for the ability to go back for at least 2 weeks to any age. I'm wasting all 2 weeks back at like 13, 14. summer break. Those were the best fucking years ever. Between like 13 to like 17, 18.
Yeah.
No bills, nothing mattered. I was playing music, I was skateboarding, I was making money and keeping it, just saving it to do whatever dumb shit, buying drum sets and shit. I didn't have a fucking care in the
You
goddamn
just
world.
gonna sit on the couch for 2 weeks and
Sleep, bro.
You gonna sleep?
That good old deep sleep. That like I'm young and have absolutely nothing to fucking worry about. That sleep.
My 16-year-old, he was upstairs when I got home. I yelled for him, I'm like, come down here, and he's like, what? I'm I shook it, took his whole world, just shook it.
You did. You made him fucking
I'm like,
move, Dad.
he'd
What do
come
you
down-
mean?
He'd come down, he stood on the steps, he's like, what do you want? I'm like, nothing now, I'll go fuck back upstairs. Eventually, I told him what I wanted, but all I wanted to tell him was that I ordered his fucking football cleats to be here next week.
Yep. See, Maddie only does that. I can honestly say Hunter's not too bad about that one. Usually if I say, hey Hunter, like he fucking get it? Like I gotta give him that one. Like if I say hey Hunter on the fucking live, chances are he's gonna come knock on the door. So you know what I mean, that ain't really an issue.
Yeah.
Madeline, when it's that beautiful time in every young lady's life and I'm not stoned enough for that situation at the point in time.
Oh yeah, I know how to deal with that. By the way, like fuck you,
Bro, you're
Thanks.
almost, yeah, see,
Thanks.
you're there.
So glad I had boys.
Those
I got 2 of them, but the rest are all girls, dog. What the fuck? I got 3 girls, so I don't get to go through this not once, not twice, but 3. I get to go through 3 of these,
You got 3 of them things.
and I'm already into one.
Yeah,
Going
see.
through one right now.
Fuck, bro. You know, man,
Bro.
listen. I had to sit and listen to my wife last night bitch, moan, and complain about how our 11-year-old is wearing a size fucking D bra, and she got like itty bitty titties. You know what I'm saying? And those are her words,
See,
not mine.
I can't say that because Sadie's
like-
mom even said, like, she thinks that, like, Sadie and Rachel both ate hers, and that's why they have them and she doesn't. But anyway, Madeline is a sweetheart. Like, she's a sweetheart by
Bullshit.
fucking nature.
Fuck you.
But when she is on, like, when it's that week, bro.
Right, like go hide in your fucking room and keep the door
Such
shut.
a moody little sack of hormones.
The
Yeah.
thing that I've heard
like-
about girls is if there's a lot of girls in one area, once they all start that week shit, they all kind of just...
Yeah, they sync up.
Yes, then you have to just.
You have to deal with it all. So not only am I going to be dealing with like Brittany and my oldest daughter, but like I'm gonna have 4 of them sync at once. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, and then I'm gonna be in the house ready to look. I already told my wife. Listen, I said when y'all sync, be prepared for me and the boys to be gone for 1 week out of the month. We're going fishing, get in the cabin. I'll see you in 7 days. Peace. I already made it clear. I'm not gonna be in the house when that happens. I'm not gonna lose what's left of my sins.
It's like
not gonna
defusing a bomb that's telling you it's going to go off anyway.
And it
Right.
never,
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, like no, you got me fucked up.
especially when it's like at the same time, or like one's just coming off, so they both have that like drag in, and like I wouldn't want to go through it, but nonetheless, like they're sore, whatever, so they start bickering with each other. Oh, let me tell you what, I had to learn a whole level of patience that I didn't even know that I had.
Pick your battles, my friend. Pick your battles. That's all I got to say. Pick your motherfucking battles.
But anyhow, we got so far off topic.
Way off.
Wait.
You'll be able to pick up, I think it's 2.5 ounces. You'll be able to get 10 carts, which your carts aren't going to be full gram at first either. They're the 0.8, whatever. So it's just off from a gram, but you're going to pay a significant amount for your concentrates, just so we're clear. I just don't want anybody walking in and getting like blindsided. Does that say Sam Firm? I'm too fat to bungee jump. Listen, I feel you, Bubba. Michelle Holling said you got to stop. Hey, I'm going to keep it real. Hagrid's wife, I love ziplining. Listen, we need to go over to Glendale to the thing and get some footage going through that
No, fuck
aerial
that, bro.
lobster
If
course.
we're going to do that type of shit, we need to go down to
I just mean somewhere close.
fucking the boards down West Virginia. We need to do it down there.
No, see, hold on. I'm talking about like kiddie course, like ziplining. He's like, let's go to New River Gorge and jump off the bridge.
Yeah, hell yeah! If you gonna do it right. Go big or go home, gang.
You know, people travel across the whole world to do that because of how big that bitch is. I've been to New River. My family fishes
Me
there.
and Cody stopped. That shit was nice. Yeah.
My grandpap
That
goes
shit
down
is
there
beautiful.
every year.
Yeah,
Bass
no, we should
fishing
do it.
is there. It's
We
fucking
need
great.
to listen. Not only do we
And you
need
can
to go
watch people
fishing,
jump off
we
the
need to go
bridge.
whitewater rafting down that bitch, bro.
I can't whitewater raft. I'm too buoyant. I'm getting flipped out that fucking boat, or we're rolling because of me.
That shit would be funny.
We gonna be up there holding.
You just can't do nothing, can you?
Nope. It kind of happens when you're fat. That's why I'm working on that. I'm fixing it.
I just hear excuse after excuse, wham.
But I do
I'm
all
a
of it, though.
bitch. Is all I hear.
I have whitewater raft. It doesn't work out well. I was in JRTC. Ninja, that's all they ever do. That's their big trip. Whitewater rafting and canoeing.
You're not a kid no more. You're an adult, so let's do it.
No, I'm 4 times bigger. I was
Let's
275
relive
then.
the glory days.
Listen here, Captain Midlife Crisis. I don't need to. Well, what am I doing? Chin ups on fucking trying to scale walls and shit. I know my place in the world. I'm not meant
It's on
to
the
be up
ground.
there. Gravity ain't my friend. You have a fighting chance at, like, you know what I mean, be feline and fall on your feet. I'm hitting with a vengeance. Semi trucks don't stop on a dime, G. Soon as fucking gravity decides it's taking a break for a minute, I'm fucked, and it's happening quick, and it's gonna be violent. It's gonna hurt. I hit hard, bro, and it's gonna like bounce and jiggle too, so it makes noises. So I don't put myself in a position to make them noises.
I'm about 225, and I don't put myself in that position. I mean, I don't trust
Me
it.
walking down too many stairs is considered X Games mode.
I'm trying. Shut up.
Sorry. I want to go ziplining. Listen. No,
I do the kiddie course like you said. But as far as the New River Gorge, fuck all that. I'm one of them motherfuckers.
But I'll go and root you on. No, that's your thing. Dak wants to do the big stuff. You go jump off that motherfucking
I've done too much
bridge.
fucked up shit in my life.
I'll help you.
Okay.
I've done too much fucked up shit in my life. I don't tempt fate.
Facts, and that's my issue. I'm on borrowed time anyway. I ain't giving the universe no chance to, hey, remember that? Take backs. Like,
Fuck up.
sorry. Indian giver. No thanks. Anyway.
Shut the fuck up.
That's what I was talking about, Grandview. See, that's what I meant too. See, look at you, make me a better person. That is something we need to look into. And if you really want to do New River, we will find a way to make this happen. We need a couple more likes than what we've been getting now. We need to get a couple hundred more likes, and then we'll take that trip, and I'll kick him off a bridge. As long as I know he's gonna be safe at the end. He asked for it, so I mean I'm gonna go with him. I got his back.
I'll do it. Let's go.
This just ain't that like you jump, I jump, we jump.
Why? Come on, we can hold each other and jump together, gang.
I would not do that to you.
Why not?
Because in the event that you fly up out my shit, Bubba, with me adding more weight to that, you ever seen a paper clip and a rubber band? You're gonna fucking wow. That's going, bro. You're gonna end up hitting the fucking bridge and coming back down. That thing gonna fucking.
It'll be okay.
You come out of that bitch like a crossbow.
Goes all the way back up to the top of the bridge.
My big ass gonna pull that bitch down clear as fuck. It's gonna stretch, and then I'm gonna stay there, and you gonna go. Nah, I wouldn't do that to you.
You ever seen Wee Man and Preston on Jackass do the whole bungee jump thing?
You see how far they
Wee Man's
bounce?
gonna be you, and he's gonna be Preston, and it's gonna be like, you're gonna get yanked hard into the
My
water.
knee is getting dislocated. My hips getting dislocated. Just from the fucking boing. Like, that shit's a hook to your ankle.
But Miss Joni says she gonna do it. If she does it, you have to do
My
it.
fat foot would just break off. As soon as I go to bounce, my body's gonna. Foot's gonna say the rest of me is gonna hit the fucking ground.
See, that's like skydiving. I wouldn't do that shit either.
Oil field. I had to get used to getting up, and like I've had to go up and put the fucking shit up in the crow's nest. Like that's 732 feet off the ground. Like some of them bitches is up there. I get it. Yep. Nope. I ain't. I was getting paid a lot, and I was at least stuck to that rig. That rig had to fall over for me to get hurt. those harnesses have 3 or 4 connect points that have a little fucking like weight distribution thing to another fucking cradle for fat guys.
Each one of them's got a
And it's
safety.
bingo, and they all have a catch as soon as you drop. They all 4 catch and grab, kind of like for like a parachute, but it's, I mean, just clipped. Nonetheless, it's got big, thicker cable and shit. Like it's meant to hold my big ass. I could let go of the side of that rig and do this shit, and I wasn't going nowhere. But again, it only takes 1 stitch to really start fucking that up. There's at least a couple more to catch my big ass. Bungee jump? Nope. That shit's hooked to my fucking ankle, and you got a little thing around your waist. You know what? I'm gonna tell you a little story. I took this is how much I trust people putting me in their stuff. I took Hunter to the carnival they had outside the Four Seaman Mall like a month ago, and he wanted to ride some rides, and the boys from Hamilton's, Mickey's boys, weren't there yet. And that's they play, like I said, they're the new school mall rats. Every Sunday they run that mall all day long while I work. Well, they were supposed to go out there and ride rides and do their thing. Well, they couldn't get there till like 3. He's sitting in the cloud like, you know, they're out there like riding rides and stuff, right? Like there's people out there doing stuff. I'm old enough. You can just let me go, and I'll come back later. No, first off, not in Steubenville. I'm not letting you go there by yourself. Finally, Plug's like, look, I'm here. Let's go. Take him out there for a little bit. So we go out. Now, they had given us, because we were at the mall, they gave us some couple little like free pass thingies for the ride. So we just took the little ticket up. They gave us a band, and we got to ride the rides all, whatever. They gave me a couple of them for each kid. So we went and got a wristbands. First thing he sees is this big pitfall looking son of a bitch. So he's like, let's go get on that one. All right, I barely made the cutoff. I had to, for him to clip that bitch in, because it had to be able to clip, and then the thing has to be able to come up. That thing came up, and I went to the first click. He said, I need at least one more click. I was like, I don't think I got another click in me. He's like, you gonna try it? I need one more click, or you can't do it. And I was like, okay. It said, click, click, click. I was like, ah! Overachiever.
Shut the fuck up.
And he clicked this one down, and it pushed on here. I was like, ah! So the whole time we're riding up, Hunter's like, this is awesome. I'm like, but anything for my baby. Like, we gonna do this. Soon as that thing went to drop me, I realized real quick why you're supposed to be locked in, because them things like kind of flail out for a second. And I remembered I'm only on 1 click. I was like, oh shit. Alright, I felt that thing kind of like click. I was like, I forgot he gave it the extra couple clicks too, but nonetheless, I'm too big for that shit. I go there, they say they got a belt for my big ass till I go to get into it, and I gotta try to my ass into a bungee jumping fucking harness. No, we ain't doing that. Nope. I got in this swing thing with him too. There's like the fucking thing, you're in like a swing hooked to chains. He's in one, and I'm over here, and I'm in this one. And I sat all our shit down because I'd won him this big ass fucking dragon thingy. Throwing fucking, yeah, that's right, I won. Anyhow, I probably could have bought 2 of them things what I paid for winning that one. But that's a different story. Anyhow, I sit down in this little thing, I barely make the cutoff again. My butt barely makes it down in this seat. There's at least a little gap underneath me like this because my hip said, yeah, right. So, I'm like, alright, well, I'm good. And they slide this little fucking chintzy ass bar over your waist. But you gotta be able to get the little lock thing around your nuts, fupa, and the head of your hang. Because it's face facts. We ain't fucking carrying all that. So, it's all in the way while you're trying to click this thing down, sitting there, and you can only suck in this part of your gut so much. So you're trying to like pull this shit and like give yourself spina bifida to get it to pull back so that they lock. Nope, we get up in the air swinging around and that thing starts fucking clicking and raising. And I'm sitting there like, oh, I can't be a punk in front of my son. I look over at him, he's worried about me because he's like, Dad, you look a little loose. I feel a little loose, Mom. Feel a little loose. Every time we go around the thing, mine takes a little extra whoosh. And the guy down there is kind of Spanish. And when I got to get off the thing, he said, you heavy. You heavier. It's like, thanks. Appreciate you. You heavier. Thank you for the update. I kind of could have figured that out. No, this thing's fucking, he's trying to like raise it, like let it come down, but it's still swinging you out. And as he like drops it down in elevation, it just keeps whoosh. And I'm like, and he's taking it down. Every time he goes down another floor and kicks it out, it whips around and Constitution. I'm, well, dude, by the end of that shit, like, I felt like I was making a whole J. I was like, God, fuck. And then finally it stopped, and like, I noticed everyone else stopped, like, swinging. And they had to put me on a little higher one, apparently, because I had to kind of hop up into it. So I'm sitting there swinging like a fucking toddler. And he's like, you gotta wait for it to stop. Stop me! Who the hell grab a hold of me? You ain't even trying. Anyway. You need to listen to Bill Engvall where he talks about ziplining. Oh, dude, I love Bill Engvall. Michelle, I grew up down there at Park, but haven't tried the other. Listen, I'm gonna try it. Like, we gonna get there. But yeah, anything like the way too high, I don't. Me and gravity. I'm not playing rock paper scissors with gravity, because that's about the chances I got, and I always lose at rock paper scissors. So, let's be real. I always lose at rock paper scissors.
No line.
Prove it.
Look, I'll let you win.
How's a fluke? Anyway.
Never happen again. Never happen again.
Probably won't. I'll let him win. So what I said. You see? Nah, cheating ass dude. Watch. Come on, watch.
He knew I was gonna do it.
Yeah, that third time with paper wasn't the charm, man.
It wasn't, bro. It wasn't.
I was gonna see if he was just doing it on purpose.
We sat here for a minute though and done this back and forth. We had that shit going for like 20 minutes one time, bro. That shit was
Me
nuts.
and you had a good.
Yeah.
That was, dude. That shit was fire.
Yeah, no, you guys did have that kind of going for a good while.
Wow.
But,
That's what we do around here.
so, let people know what useless reality is.
Yeah, we pretty much tell people what everybody should know. That, mainstream media, social media just tells you what they want you to hear. I mean, they sugarcoat things. They make things worse. We try to tell everybody one core thing, and that's everything is put out there to separate us and keep us apart. Because if everybody came together like they should, then we wouldn't be having to pay all the taxes that we got to pay and all this other shit and all the other fucking shit that they're putting us through, all the shit they're pumping in our foods, all the shit that they're, all the government shit that's going on behind our back, the fucking pedophile ring. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, listen,
So-
I get my tinfoil hat on as much as anybody else, so I'm with you.
We just we fuck around because my kids like cryptids, so every now and again we'll fuck around with some cryptids. But mainly it's just informing people to, my big thing is, especially around election time, this year, it's an election year. Everybody's on the Trump train. Everybody's on the Biden train. Everybody's on that fucking political shit.
They've turned politics into wrestling.
Right, and nobody really thinks deep down that none of these motherfuckers, it doesn't matter who it is, none of them, not one, give a rat's ass about us. Not one of them.
Oh no, well, that's why I've always said I will never make enough money for my problems to be their problems, and that's why they don't see it. But that's also why we need the new school and the new generation to see this shit, which is why I'm kind of glad people are, there's been so much stuff that's been put out. Right, that way this younger generation can finally, we're bringing it out for them. Here, this is what you need to know about your government. This is what we need to change. Because that's your future anyhow. So get this information to them. Because, okay, fine, we can't change it right now. Yeah, they're pretty, they got really, really tight holds on their positions because, most of them are lifetime voted in. Once they're there, they're there.
Oh, yeah.
Unless they remove you, or you remove yourself.
You know what I mean? And the person that runs our country has term limit, but the motherfuckers that are behind him that work for him don't have term limits. Come on.
Nope. And that's the thing. They can come in, they can do absolutely nothing, whatever. But once we get this information out there, and you get the younger generation excited about wanting to try to make a change and realizing that they have a chance when we really didn't. We might have dropped the ball at one point in time, but we're picking it up and running with it now.
Right.
People need to see a lot of this information. That way they can make their own responsible decisions, and then this newer generation can come in and try to undo some of that fucking hatred and undo some of this fucking dumb shit, because a lot of this stuff right now is being regulated by egos alone and people's religious and personal opinions. That's where most of our country is ran on most of the people that are even doing it have zero fucking clue what the average person goes through aside from what they see on TV.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't really know.
They don't know enough normal people to form
They
like
all
they
got fucking money.
enough
They don't
people
have
that are
problems.
on Section 8 or help get, you know what I mean, state assistance,
Yeah.
been a felon, whatever, unless it's white collar crime, and that's a different type of criminal. It just is what it is. They do whatever they can to separate themselves from, well, us.
They tax the fuck out of us, but don't tax themselves.
Yeah.
And that's the. I mean, if I'm wrong, didn't we start a revolution over that shit years ago?
Oh yeah, no, and
You know
that's
what
the
I
thing.
mean?
The-
Except they're related to Dracula.
They are, dude. They live forever. So, and that's the thing. And I don't really care if you're right. I don't care if you're left. Like, that's not even what this discussion's about. I guess I'm pro people. I'm pro. I don't care what you do, what you believe, what makes you happy, as long as it's not purposely hurting somebody else for like just no reason at all. I don't give a shit what you do. As long as you're not hurting something or doing like super immoral shit, and I don't mean like immoral by my standards, I mean like immoral like, bro, that's fucked up.
Right.
Like, I don't care what you do. It's your life. You have the right to be happy doing whatever it is that you do. Be who you want to be, like that's whatever.
We dive a little bit into history too and explain. We expose that because the shit that they taught us in school isn't really what happened.
Oh God, no! It's so whitewashed.
The winners write the history books. So they everything that they're teaching you is something they're conditioning you and you learn because the educational system was just made to program children, indoctrinate them into kind of like being obedient workers.
Oh yeah, they were getting you ready for factory work. That's why you show up to a dimly lit fucking room. That's why you show up with the walls are set up like a hospital and like everything else super fucking plain. They have a few inspirational things up there, the same as you would in the goddamn office space. Don't give up, keep going is a really clever way of saying don't shoot yourself. You know what I mean? But let's be honest, that's what they do. They have you come super early in the morning so you get used to getting there even if you don't want to. You're sick, tired, doesn't matter, no mental health days. You're going to be there, otherwise you're going to get in trouble. The state's going to come in, you're going to go to jail. Your dad's parents are going to go to jail. Like, so you either obey and do exactly what we say, or you go to jail. And that's pretty much that's why when everyone's like, we're free. To a point, yes. And I won't say that we're not, because I'm not going to disrespect any veteran that will ever follow us.
No,
You know
I
what
love
mean?
veterans.
Because I'm getting there in a minute because the way veterans are treated in this country
That's
is fucking
ridiculous.
disgusting.
I've also we've shed light on that on how the fucking, like shit like you can go and you can fight for your country, but you can't have a beer, you can't smoke a fucking joint. You can go when you're 18, but you can't smoke a joint when you're 18.
You can vote for who's in the White House, but you can't. And I understand their thought process, because 18, maybe I wasn't the most mature. You know what I mean? Maybe I wasn't mature enough to decide if I want to drink or if I want to smoke. But at the same time, if I'm old enough to go take a bullet for what you believe in, I should be allowed to deal with my body how I want to.
But aren't they allowed though? Like, aren't soldiers allowed to go into a bar?
on base, I believe.
On base, it also depends. Certain bars have different ways they look at it, and if it's a private establishment,
Yeah.
they have a military. Does it make it legal? No, but like there's whatever. It is what it is, and I'm not mad at it.
Right.
Or if their parent physically comes in, sits it down in front of them, and says here, and they're over a certain age, like I said, especially if they're in the military, if your dad sits in front of you and says here, take it, then clean and clear. You got told by your parent. You're in a facility where you can, like you got told by your parent it's okay,
Right.
like your dad is the one that physically gave it to you, no one else handed it to you. Like those type of workarounds are there for whatever. But nonetheless, look at the workarounds we can get for shit like that for underage drinking. But you still gotta go through all this hell to freaking smoke a joint.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine. Let me just slide that one in there real quick. Gotta go through all that.
Thanks.
But no, and I can totally get behind that.
Yeah, we just pretty much break down shit. I mean, I've tore apart holidays too because, let's face it, holidays are money grabs.
Oh god.
You know what I mean? And I say that because it's not just because I hate the holidays. I just think they're aimed in the wrong direction anymore. You know what I mean? It's all about the money. It's not about what it used to be about.
Yeah, it's all material things.
Well, every holiday has.
I mean,
become,
although I love Halloween and 4th of July, it's just,
every holiday's become Christmas. Easter, you get a bunch of candy, you get a bunch of toys and stuff in those baskets, and the baskets get more and more elaborate. And you have to do birthdays, like everything. And I get it. I get it. That's why like we've tried to scale back a little bit because like we used to really go out. And we still try to give them a really good Christmas. We used to go like stupid. Like I'm talking, I bubble machines, and I still do that to this day. I have a bubble machine I set up. I can't make it snow inside, but I can put bubbles. Trees decorated. Like our kids, when they would go to bed, nothing was decorated. It was still a plain house. When they woke up in the morning, we stayed up all night long putting up a fucking tree, decorating the fucking house, getting whatever toys we had to put together and assemble before they went under the tree. Like, it was hell for years until they finally learned. Oh, my kids will all tell you, we did it every year. It never failed. Clear up to the very last fucking year we had that someone still gave a shit about Santa Claus. You know what I mean? They would go to bed that night, nothing is done. I don't even have them out. I don't have no decorations out, ain't like pre-putting them up, nothing. That way it would keep that. Sadie heard it from her uncle. We were down there for, I can't remember what holiday it was for, but he was talking about his childhood, and he had told my wife the story about how his parents did that for them. But now they had done it a couple times for them, not every single year. My wife was like, this is adorable. I love their reactions every year, and we can build on it. It'll be great. What I heard was, you're going to get to do a lot of work because she's going to be tired by 3 o'clock in the morning. You know what I mean? Because them kids are staying up, fighting, drinking coffee, taking no-dos, not even trying to go to sleep. So there's times you've got 3 hours, 4 hours max.
Oh, yeah.
To get as much shit as you can get decorated, so you start working from the center out. Hurry up and get the tree up. That way that part is done, decorated, bam. And then whatever time you have left from there, start stringing fucking lights.
Damn, so you didn't even have a tree and nothing.
No, nothing.
Got me fucked up.
We let
Got me
them.
fucked up, bro.
So then what we started doing with that one was we would have 2 trees. One, we would let the kids decorate with us, just so they got that experience, whatever. But the other one, the Christmas tree, like where their presents and shit always were, got put up every fucking year, same time. Like, that was Santa. Santa got all the credit for everything, bro.
And all that shit.
There's TikToks. If you scroll back far enough, you can still find them bitches. Of me drinking a whole fucking pot of coffee Christmas morning. I had a fucking straw down inside the pot of coffee, just because I didn't get no sleep. I had gotten off afternoon turn underground. Got home at midnight and then had to stay awake waiting for the kids to go to sleep so we could get this done. Yeah, dog. Now they know, so we don't do that anymore. But yeah, bro, I made it. I
Got me
made.
fucked up, dog. I
I had bubbles,
love my kids, but no.
and we'd go crazy.
I feel it.
But you have to keep up with that every single year. You have to outdo those presents in that amount. Fuck that. I'm not chasing that. And ain't nobody gonna tell me I got to. They get a couple of the big things that they wanted, because they get shit throughout the fucking year too. Hey, clean your room. I'll get you some off Amazon. Hey, you know what I mean? I need the living room clean. I'll get you something off Amazon. You know what I mean? 1 $1. This is how you get them. Whatever. So they get most of the shit they want all fucking year long.
Right.
Christmas, I've pumped the brakes on all that.
Yeah.
And Sadie, between her grandma, miss your mammy, bro, it was Christmas, didn't matter. She would go out and come in with $1,000 worth of shit. It's fucking Easter. Toys, candy, like my kids got like 4 whole Easters, and like still do. We go to my mom's, she got a whole Easter basket there, and it's decked out. They got games and stuff off Amazon, and some outfits, and some candy, and all this other shit. Go to my grandma's, same thing, bunch of candy, bunch of whatever, bunch of shit. Used to go to her mammy's, bunch of shit, bunch of candy. Go to her Pappy Rick's, because they were separated. Him and Lois would go fucking nuts. So like Christmas, dude, I mean like we had 4 Christmases. Because each set of grandparents would do it for the kids. Like, it was fucking, and it just got to be too much. We were having to, like, check and double check because my mom's a clearance shopper, so was Lois. And if she's, like, would have the kids and they'd say, hey, I want, they penciled that shit down, and then they're trying to buy the same shit. So everyone's trying to, like, communicate to make sure we ain't getting the same. It just got to be way too much.
Making 2 trips in one place.
Dude.
That's what I tell
You
people.
know everything in the car.
I should
Yeah,
way
it's
too
too
spoil
much.
my kids one time a year when they spoil them every day of the year.
Right, I'm not opposed to having little holidays that are devoted to, you know what I mean, whatever. But I just feel like the commercialization of it had,
exactly.
like, we haven't even gotten through one holiday and they're already advertising for the next one.
They put Christmas shit up before Halloween even goes up.
Right, like you haven't even trick or treated yet and you already see Thanksgiving and Christmas shit.
Right. It's just the sheer aspect of it all. We just really pretty much the main thing is teach people to question fucking everything. Everything, because nobody does that anymore.
Like it.
So,
Yeah, because you guys had a show previous to that. It was a shit show.
yeah, that was just a bunch of random stupidity.
It's pretty much all our show is, but now it's become more informational. I mean, we've always tried to keep it informational. We try to do different topics and stuff. But for the most part, we just give you a safe place to come hang out, laugh for a while, discuss cannabis in a setting that people actually genuinely give a shit about, just to see how if you're having a good day. The sesh we can literally do absolutely anything with, and that's what we plan to do with it.
We've had motherfuckers in the tent before. Over there.
Bro,
Facts.
we've had motherfuckers completely like invisible. Like you couldn't see them. Like,
I know
they
when
were
I was in
just
that motherfucker, you couldn't see me.
completely fucked up, man.
I come out of that motherfucker and
Crazy
needed the
shit.
puffer as soon as I come out that bitch.
Oh, dude,
He was. Dude, you
disappeared
couldn't
in there.
see him. You couldn't. Like he was completely
Disappeared.
just
in that thing.
disappeared. It was so cloudy in there, bro.
This-
Nobody could breathe. We had to open both doors because it was so fucking cloudy in here. So did somebody shit themselves here that night?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like crazy
Yeah.
shit happened that
Buddy
night, bro.
started coughing and pooped himself.
Yeah, shit was nuts. Shit was nuts.
Yep. Spadezilla, what up? JRG
Good.
Drone. One of these days, I will interview the kids and let them give you their experience on the matter. But yeah, that was every single year because I loved.
Fuck
I did like the idea when her Uncle Sean had said it, and I could see what you know what I mean. Like it was always. I enjoyed watching their expressions every morning, especially when they were little, when that shit was still magical. Bro, that shit was always.
a lot of work.
I
dude.
love
Like,
that shit.
that's-
It was worth it though,
that's a
dude.
lot of
Exhausted or
work.
not, you come in there and they see them fucking bubbles and shit and start running towards their toys. That shit is cool as fuck. Like, and I don't know. I'm a fucking addict, bro. Like, I find certain things that give me that type of serotonin boost, and then I want all of it. So next year we doing it again. You know what I mean? And that's just kind of what it became.
turned into, yeah.
Soon as something gives my brain that, like, ooh, that's it. We doing that again. That's what I gotta watch. Because as soon as I like it, well, we fuck. Let's try it again. Just how my mind's wired.
Fuck it.
That's why I'm
It
a creature of
happens,
habit. I try to do the same thing
Just keep it in a, yeah.
because then I ain't sidestepping. I can keep my
ADHD
intrusive
brain,
thoughts.
bro. Telling you.
Pia, pia. Intrusive thought comes out. Random bullshit. Pachow.
I mean, you gotta find something
Every
to go
so-
through the intrusive thoughts.
Every so often
I get a
they
lot of
find
those
their
bitches,
way.
too.
Every so often they find their way out. Plug sees a lot of that one.
Driving the car. What if I just mashed and ran right into the wall? You know, shit like that. It just comes out sometimes.
I've had that. Like, you're sitting in traffic and you're like, you know what? I'm not even mad. I'm in a good mood. I wonder what would happen if I just pushed down and never let up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I wonder how far I would push forward before something would finally stop me. But then you're like, and you feel yourself inching forward, like, stop it.
What's up, fellas? Got a question. We got an answer, bro.
Ooh, what up?
What's up? We got an answer.
I'm actually getting ready to pick up luggage at Pittsburgh Airport. Oh, hell yeah, Bubba. If you're a person that has a natural allergy to metals and they spray the air with metals, can that be a good reason why my throat always feels itchy and swollen? It could be, and the other thing it could be, and it's what more often than not it usually is, our bodies change every 7 years, which means your bronchial tubes change every 7 years as well. You don't have asthma, but when the pollen index and shit up, especially the way it is around here because it gets really humid and it gets really dry at times, just like really like no happy medium most days, that's what usually gives people that dry, itchy throat constantly for no reason. And it's not like a natural allergy, but it does become inflamed, I guess. Like it starts to get irritated. And that will usually cause it, especially in our area, because people are known for having black spots on their lungs, black spots on their brains, and they say it's because of the fucking air around here, because of all the mills and shit. People are prone to it because a lot of coal around here. That's just naturally in the air. So a lot of people from our area are known to have
So
those
we were
specific
all
traits.
fucked at birth regardless.
Yep, because we're down by the river valley. This is where this was like all like the big like commercial shit. Like that river is the main transport in our entire area next to a plane. Semi trucks. Trains have dropped way back. There was trains and barges more than anything, but lately that has kind of like slacked back. So you got your semi truck drivers and like the people that are out working on the barges coming through our area with like decent paying jobs. And that's why it's more of an industrial area. At least our portion of the Ohio Valley is more the industrial side of it. And you can always tell the difference. Like you draw a line across Ohio, like in either way, you can always tell people from our area from anywhere else. And now that we travel a lot more, I see it more and more. And it's just like people in our area have very distinct like traits, characteristics, and actions that you just don't see anywhere else. And I've traveled to enough states by now, like that. Yeah, no, you can spot somebody from this part of Ohio, quick, not a question.
Or
I grew up on First Street in Martins Ferry. I actually grew up in, I was born in Virginia Beach. We'll get into some Q&A. I was born in Virginia Beach. My dad was stationed in Norfolk, but my parents were from here. My dad was just stationed down there at the time, and my mom went with him. So I was born there, we lived there for a couple of years, and then me and my mom moved back here while my dad finished up his last couple of years in the Navy. It was just easier. My mom got us all set up, situated. When he got out, he went, took his CDL from school, got that shit out of the way, and then became a truck driver. That's what he did. Until later on, he got into the fire department, and that's when it's kind of where he stayed, you know what I mean? Makes badass money, works a fucking lot, got a good job, like, he's straight, but he did shit smart. But when we moved back, I lived on Wheeling Island for first half of my life. Then we moved to Martins Ferry. Lived in Warwood for a little bit, moved back to Ferry, and was just there until I decided to move out when I was 17. Well, I didn't decide to move out. I decided to act like an idiot, so yeah, I guess I would say I decided that. Whatever. I take my accountability. When I decided to make my departure when I was 17, I moved around a good bit, but yeah, for the most part, I was raised on Wheeling Island.
Woolen.
I was an island rat.
They're on Woolen.
Over on Woolen. Woolen Island. Where was you born?
born and raised Wheeling, West Virginia, gang.
Where was you born?
Born and raised Bel Air, Ohio. They stopped birthing babies in Bel Air, and my brother-in-law was born there, and he was born, I think, in '92. So it was right around after that when they stopped having babies in Bel Air.
So you came out like, all right, that's fucking enough. We're done here.
And then my brother-in-law came out, and I was like, that's enough.
1, 2, fuck this. Now, anyhow, so what's one of your favorite conspiracies you've ever talked about on your show?
That's a tough one.
Gun to your head, favorite conspiracy.
Lately, it hasn't really been a conspiracy. Lately, I've been trying to shed a lot more light on the whole Epstein thing. I believe that everything should be known. Why the fuck do they keep not releasing shit? Why the fuck?
Oh
do they
yeah,
keep
because
holding
all their
back?
friends are on it. That's why. Because the dark web's had most of that list for the longest time. There's so many powerful people on there. It would literally shut the government down. Period. And
that's
they know
that's what needs to happen.
But the problem is they're just gonna they'll just keep doing what they've been doing. They'll keep running smoke screens, turning everybody against each other. And that's because if you can get people to stop fighting enough, but the problem is you never will.
Yeah.
It's always
Nowadays
something.
people get excited about being offended. They go in looking for it. And usually it's people who are offended for somebody else, but that's neither here nor there. I think that we need to get into another part 2. It's already been an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. We love you guys sticking around for part 2. We will have Brady back in. I didn't realize it was this freaking late. I wouldn't have kept you guys so long. Love, peace, chicken grease. Hit the rock. Don't smoke it. Drive safe. Wear condoms. Make sure you guys check out Brawl Energy, the Holistic Cloud Weed Suit Heroes, the Council, Useless Reality, Dabbing with Dads. Love you guys. See you guys next Friday. Share everything. Everything.
All of it.
Everywhere.
Oh, wait. The giveaway.
Oh, shit.
Anyone that's still on the stream, I'm going to be putting up a post really, really soon. I need you guys to share. I'll need you guys to comment done. I'll need you guys to have at least a little screenshot that you shared it to get entered in to win one of these 2 packs of Seedsman Seeds. Love you guys. Check out Grow Ohio 740. Appreciate you, dude. That's Roman. Dude's fucking dope. See you guys next time.